Tonight, Houston County adding a new tool to help fight family violence after a deadly year.
In 2025, 14 of the county's 17 homicides involved family violence. That's more than double the usual rate. County leaders have already approved more than $64,000 in grant funding to help prosecute domestic violence cases.
The county also worked with Macon Regional Crimestoppers to create a phone tip line.
And after months of development, help is now just a button away thanks to a new mobile app. It lets people submit anonymous tips right from their phones without having to make a call. Elizabeth Hunter shows us how it works.
A deadly year in Houston County.
Of the 16 homicides, 14 of the 16 victims was a direct act of family violence. That's something that I've never experienced in my over 30-year career.
2025 brought twice as many homicides as Houston County typically sees, a number Sheriff Matt Moulton says he never wants to see again.
It's very difficult to proactively police. So we knew we had to do something. We had to think out of the box.
Moulton says Houston County partnered with Macon Regional Crimestoppers last May to create a family violence initiative. It included hanging posters across the county, public service announcements, and now the mobile app. All of that, he says, is working.
Since January 1st of 2026, Houston County has had 2 homicides. That's an 88% reduction in homicides to date from where we were at last year.
Jamie Borman, Executive Director of Crisis Line and Safe House of Central Georgia, says domestic violence victims have told her these initiatives make a difference.
They were afraid to reach out because they thought that their abuser would hear the phone call or see them make the ask for help. And so I think this gives a way for those things to occur in a safer way.
Moulton says the tips submitted through the app are anonymous. He says they began developing the app last August and have funding secured for the next 3 years. In Houston County, Elizabeth Hunter, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, the app serves all 8 counties covered by Macon Regional Crimestoppers. Tips are automatically sent to the closest local agency. You can download the app from your phone's app store. Or if you know someone who is looking for additional help, there are resources around Central Georgia. There's Crisis Line and Safe House in Macon and Wings in Dublin, plus the Rescue Mission of Middle Georgia and the Salvation Army.